Okay, we're going to do number 12 on the sample final. This is from quiz 7, writing net ionic equations. So it tells you have solutions of AlBr3 and Na2S are mixed. Al2S3 precipitates. Write a balanced net ionic equation. So the first part you want to do is figure out what ions are going to dissociate from the solutions that you mix. So AlBr3, you should know from your periodic table that Br always forms a -1 ion. So Br makes negative Br. Since there's 3 of them and the whole molecule is neutral, then Al is going to form an Al3+. On the other side, S, or sulfur, always forms S2-. Therefore, there's Na+, and there's 2 of them. Now, we're not worried about how many of these ions come from each molecule. There's a 2 here, so really there's 2 of them. And there's a 3 here, so really there's 3 of them per one molecule. We're not going to worry about that at this point. We're just going to figure out which ions are going to contribute to the precipitate. Now the precipitate, it tells us, is Al2S3. Okay, let me go ahead and erase those numbers just so we won't confuse. So I'll erase that. I'll erase that, the 2 and the 3. I'll try to fix these. Okay, so it should be pretty obvious which ions are going to form Al2S. The Br is not going to participate in the reaction. It's a spectator ion. Either is the Na. So what we have is we have Al3+ plus S2-. Remember, this is a solid. Whenever it says precipitate, that should tell you it's a solid. And of course our ions are always aqueous. So this part here, sometimes people stop here and don't realize you have to balance it. There are 2 Als on the right side, so you need to have 2 Als on the left. There are 3 S's on the right side, so you need to have 3 on the left. Now, when you're totally done with it, you need to have your mass balance and your charge. There's 2 times 3 plus, 6 plus, and 3 times 2 minus, 6 minus. So overall, you got a charge of 0, and of course Al2S3 is 0 too. So that's how you do number 12. In order to do these, you need to know how to predict ions, how they form off of the periodic table because of their valence electrons. You need to also be able to have your polyatomic ions memorized and know what those charges are as well.